Say cheese. Huh? Daddy's at work, honey. Okay guys, today is the first day home alone with 2 children. So Murphy girl here is now 8 days old and today's going better than expected, honestly. So far so good. You brush your teeth?
Mama.
Hi. Can you say hi?
Hi, baby.
Alright, so we've got Roan's 21 months old. Murphy's now 8 days old. And yeah, I just wanted to record this first day.
Mama.
I've been very nervous because it has been quite the adjustment for everyone, which I expected to be. I was so scared to have 2 so young, but we're getting through it. Everything's just a phase, right? So we've had a lot of meltdowns, a lot of jealousy, but no aggression, which is nice. But anyway, so first day we came home. We've been basically alone the whole time. My parents left the day after she came home. And it's been kind of nice just to have the 4 of us get into a rhythm. Ooh, that feels so good on your face. We've just been, you know, handling big emotions. But it's slowly getting better over time, which is great. It's all an adjustment period, right? I'm half tempted to leave the house today because I love leaving the house and not spending the whole day here, but I also know I need to take it easy because I've kind of like been overdoing it and my pelvic floor can feel it. Can definitely feel it. So I had a perfect labor, 100% natural. I wasn't hooked up to anything. It was amazing. It was exactly what I wanted. Everything went so smoothly and I was so happy with it. But the postpartum contractions this time have been so bad. They say that it gets worse with each pregnancy. I had no idea. All you can really do is take ibuprofen, and whew, that has been the roughest part. Yeah, so other than the postpartum contractions, all is well. Sleep has been interesting because we are still having Roan co-sleep with us and have the baby in the sidecar bassinet thing. And so we're just adjusting to waking up in the middle of the night. Roan's been pretty good where if he hears the baby cry, he'll wake up and say, oh baby, he'll pat her, but then he'll go back to sleep. Some nights are better than others for sure, but she has been pretty easy so far. Alright, now we're gonna do a steak marinade this morning with some elk steak. We're gonna make a marinade. This is the best steak marinade. It's literally, if you Google the best steak marinade, it's all recipes and it's so good. Elk is like super lean, so it's good to marinate it because it softens it up. But we're gonna do that now. down for a nap. That was something I was worried about, but it wasn't too bad. She wasn't sleeping. She's kind of she's a noisy eater. She's a noisy little gal. But he fell asleep, so that's good. I'm going to wrap some Christmas gifts, and I thought we would just chat a little bit. So I have been so much more scared to have 2 than I was to have 1. When I found out I was pregnant and going into like postpartum with 1, I was just really confident. I knew I wanted to be a mom. I knew it was going to be hard. And it was, but I just was really confident in my mothering abilities, so I wasn't scared or anything like that, and just took things as they came, and I loved it, and it was beautiful. When I found out I was pregnant with 2 is scary, because 1, it's so sad because you feel like you're losing your first baby and you're bringing in another baby. It feels like you're replacing them. Your first baby is so sad that they have to share their parents. I have been so scared my entire pregnancy. Not like, you know, debilitating or anything, but I've been worried, and for good reason. It is hard. It is hard to have 2, and it is hard to have your little one adjust to not being the only baby anymore. It's just hard. But we're on day 9 now, and we've had lots and lots and lots and lots of meltdowns and just waking up in the middle of the night, and Roan has been just crying, just so sad. You can just tell that he's just so sad in his emotions. He can't regulate them at all, and so you just feel so bad for him, and I just hug him and love him and tell him he's still my baby and try to do all the things correctly. But nothing can really prepare you for it until you're in it, and you just gotta, you know, get through the day, get through the time. There's lots of magical little moments that go along with that, of him kissing his sister and tickling his sister and asking to hold the baby, and you just gotta take everything for what it is. That being said, this time around I've really relied on Dylan to take care of like the baby. They just sleep and eat and poop at this point anyways, but that way I can spend my time with Roan so he doesn't feel like left out and abandoned. So Dylan's got lots of baby time this time around, which has been great. But now we are home alone with 2 babies, and it really hasn't been too bad today. I'm glad that we had the time we did with Dylan, because if he wouldn't have had time off work, even just a week, it would have been a different story. I would have lost my mind. It's also still the first day, and it's also not even 1 o'clock yet, so who knows what we're in for. The biggest, most important thing as a toddler mom is to keep your child fed. If I don't feed Roan, there's a lot more meltdowns. So we gotta keep him nice and fed.
I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure.
Okay guys, we survived our first day. Didn't record much this afternoon because it was a lot of this. No shame in the game. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you next time. Yeah. Roan, you wanna say bye-bye? Bye-bye. See you later.